Well, now let's talk about the balance of payment identity. So balance of payment identity means that so the first item, BCA, is the balance on current account, plus BKA is the balance on capital account, plus BRA, which is the reserve account, should be 0. So this identity theoretically should be true. As we saw previously, in fact, there may be some statistical error. So in practice, there's a account called the statistical discrepancies, but theoretically, this should hold. This should hold. It means that, so if there's some deficit happen, that this should finance through the other accounts. If we have purely flexible exchange rate regime, so we don't have any IMF, resolve anything, gold, things like that, then BCA, which is the current account balance, plus BKA, which is the balance on capital account, should be 0. We are not under really pure flexible exchange rate regime, so we have reserve accounts too. So let's have example here. This is 2015 US balance of payments. So in 2015, the US import more than it exports, so that there is $463 billion trade deficit, which is balance on current accounts. Okay. And then if you look at the capital accounts, during the same year, 2015, you have capital account here, then US has $188.9 billion surplus. So it means that clearly the rest of the world found the US to be a good place to invest. Now, under pure flexible exchange rate regime, this should match. This should match. These two numbers should match under pure flexible exchange regime. As you see, we are not under pure exchange rate, flexible exchange rate regime. And we have here like the official reserve account, which is $6.3 billion. Then that difference should be the actual error. In the real world, there is statistical discrepancy because there's omission, missing items. There are so many transactions happen. So finally, we can plug this number into as statistical discrepancies. So that's how to construct balance of payments. So including these, now you see the BCA, BK, and SD should be negative of the BRA, which is the reserve accounts, and reserve accounts should be 6.3 billion. And this balance of payment identity should hold like this. So that's the real world example, 2015 US balance of payment identity. Now, let's find the relation between the balance of payment and the exchange rate. So this slide actually showed that, well, so the debit actually creates the supply of the foreign exchange, foreign currencies, like it. And the credits provide the demand. So there's a supply curve from import and unilateral transfers, and then direct investment, portfolio investment, other investment, that's a supply curve. And the next one, there is a demand one, the credit one, export, unilateral transfer and direct investment portfolio and other investment that created this demand curve. And we create the two curve, and these will be the market exchange rate. Now, this is under pure flexible exchange rate system, but we have some reserve here, right? 6.3. So, and these create another supply because this is negative. So increased supply, so exchange rate actually a little bit drops, right? So this will be the new supply curve with official reserve account. And finally, this point is exchange rate, forex rate.